But what about my revenue this summer? Amy, you've been talking all about having more fun this summer. We did goal setting. We talked about staying on top of the household. But how can you have fun this summer and boost your revenue? And that is exactly what we are talking about today. So here we go. All right, welcome back. I think this is going to be the last in the series. We'll see if I get any other questions that we need to continue this. But we've been talking about how to have fun this summer and do more of what we love, like run our businesses successfully. Like the goal here, and this is really, I feel like I'm using this word all of a sudden all the time, but this is really like the download, the vision that I've received and realized. Like we are talking about abundance and having an abundant life, an abundant business, an abundance in our relationships, like all the things, like being able to do that is really working on feeling in alignment with everything that's working. So today we need to talk about your business and how to boost that revenue and still hit revenue goals while you're taking that time and prioritizing more fun this summer because it is possible. All right, here we go. First, let's start off with what's working. Okay. So what's been working so far? Like keep doing that. Yay, it's working. Woohoo. Keep doing those things, right? Then what are your evergreen offers? Allison Hardy is my go-to when it comes to like email funnel automation and some of those things. I work with her. Um, well, I don't know. We've been working together for a while now, but like that is something that one of the reasons why I leave the doors to the academy open and like the promotions that I do are based on like bonuses that you can receive. But if you're ready for help now, I want you to be able to get help now. And she actually structures things probably a little bit differently. Like that part is on me, but working on evergreen models is something that she is like that's her zone of genius. And what she works on is email funnel marketing. But having offers like things that people can buy while you were sleeping. Okay. I know we've probably all heard that, they make money when you sleep. But I gotta tell you, like it's a lot of fun. Like, especially if this isn't something that you've set up before. I have text message notifications that go off with like a special ringtone. I know my phone's on sound. Most people, like, I guess, I don't know, too cool for this, don't do this anymore. But like, I have special ringtones set on my phone. Makes it fun, right? So, like, when spam callers call me, I get to at least listen to like a cool ringtone. Well, I don't answer, right? But I have a special text message tone that goes off, and my kids and I both know that means that there was a sale that just came through. It's set up through Zapier. I love it. It makes it a lot of fun. But seriously, like evergreen offers, it doesn't have to be like this massive thing, but like $47 here, $27 here, whatever it might be, like those things still add up. And having them available that people can buy, this also like brings me into the next point, like having low ticket offers that are available that people can purchase, like they're ready to take the next step. What is that next step? Not everybody agrees with the low ticket offers, but for me, I feel much more in alignment with offering that because most of the time that's what I'm going to start with. I'm not like diving in and spending thousands of dollars with somebody if I haven't like seen the way that they work and know that they're coaching in their spot. That's something that I want to move forward with, right? Low ticket offers, having upsells in place. So, like, hey, we're going to move forward. If you go check out the 14-day money mastery action plan, that is like where I recommend most people start because it gives you a really solid level foundation for action. That's why it's an action plan. The upsell on there is you can get one-on-one Voxer support with me. Like, you already have the material. Like, let me help you like work through it together. So, then you can have me in your pocket. Absolutely. You can go take it and do it by yourself. That's wonderful. But how many times have we bought something and not did anything with it, right? That's why that upsell is there to help you achieve more success, but it's also helping me as well. It's a win-win, right? So low ticket, upsell, having those things available, and also not being afraid to ask for the sale repeatedly. We feel like we are asking for the sale all the dang time, but most of the time people have no idea what we're selling because we are marketing to a marching parade, not a standing army. Okay. People are doing other things. They're in the grocery store checkout line. They're doing this. They're doing that. Their kids are having meltdowns. They're at the pool, whatever it might be. They don't always see what you're doing. So if you're making it available repeatedly, not like in a salesy, I mean, not a salesy, be salesy, not in a slimy way, but in a way that feels good. Like, hey, this is what I have. This is what you can do. This is, if you're ready for the next step, this is what you need to do next. Like those type of things make the ask, tell them what's next, what's possible. Okay. But again, all of these things, like focusing on what's working, having the evergreen offers, having low ticket things, having upsells built into your programs, making the ask repeatedly, we have to do things that feel in alignment. One of my first coaches, and I hesitate to call her a coach, like she is a coach, but anyways, let me get to this. We had totally different personalities and totally different, like she taught this one method. And I was really excited to work with her. It was through an organization that we had been paired together. I had met her at an in-person workshop. Like they had taught this system. It was this system that you were going to have success. Okay. That system that they use. She had kids. Her kids were grown. She didn't homeschool. She didn't do any of the things that like I have on my plate as well. But her system took a lot of time. She was also an extrovert. I am an introvert. I literally remember crying before coaching calls because I just didn't want to do it and trying to do the work during that time because I'm a go-getter. I'm like, tell me what to do. I'm going to go do it. Right. So I was doing that work and it felt awful. I was like so sick to my stomach's not the right word, like so nauseous. I dreaded our coaching calls because I didn't want to do things that way. So I want you to know if this is you and you have been like doing all the things and working and it's just doesn't feel like it's working. Like there are other ways out there to feel in alignment. Now there is like mindset things that we have to work through and come across, but you can create that abundance. We can have an abundant business that works for you. It does not have to feel slimy. It should not make you feel sick to your stomach. Yes, you need to push yourself outside of your comfort zone, and there can be fear there, but it's a good fear. It's a good stress. And I think we can tell the difference. And if you can't, like, let's talk about it, okay? But we can be abundant in our relationships. You can have that abundant life. Your business does not have to consume all of your time. You can have a business that you are present in, that you are like profitable in, that you are working in still, but still feel like you have a life. That's important. And there's numerous different ways to do this. This is not like a cookie cutter thing, one size fits all, but lean into what's working, right? And then, of course, if you are feeling like you are never on top of your to-do list, like you can't move forward, like you need help when it comes to that time management productivity, like make sure to go check out Mastering Time Management Productivity Like a Boss, because that's going to be super helpful for you. This episode of the Your Money, Your Life podcast is brought to you by Mastering Time Management and Productivity Like a Boss. If you're tired of trying to find that elusive 25th hour in the day and want to make progress on your to-do list without having to hire a stunt double or inventing time travel, this time management system is just for you. Inside Mastering Time Management and Productivity Like a Boss, I'll help you use the 4M Mastery Method to finally get more done in less time without feeling overwhelmed. My superpower is creating simple systems, and you get to use it to finally take control. Right now, if you enroll, you're going to get 2 months access to Execution Lab. That's my monthly co-working space for clients, so you can actually use all this amazing training you've got. And as a podcast listener, apply coupon code podcast at checkout to save 30%. To see all the details, simply visit aimeecerka.com/productivity. And of course, if you missed that link, it'll be hanging out in the show notes for you. I know that you can do this. Like it is possible. I want you to boost your revenue, have lots of fun this summer. Send me a message on Instagram. Let me know which one of these in this series was most helpful for you. What was your like, yes, that makes so much sense. Like, I need to hear more of this. I need more of like your systems, time management, brain, like all those things. Like, I want to know, do you need more of this? Because, like I said, I think it was on the first episode, like, you are one of the most efficient, productive people I know. I don't know how you do what you do. These are the things that make this work. Okay. But again, I think it was the first episode of the series. So 2 episodes ago, that would be what, 87? We talked about like 95% of it's the mindset. Like, yes, I'm super efficient, but how I approach things makes a difference. So the system works because of how I approach things. All right. That's what I got for now. Check out Mastering Time Management Productivity Like a Boss. I'd love to work with you closer there. And we'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Thank you so much for listening to the Your Money, Your Life podcast. Wondering what's next? When you're ready, there are different levels of support that you can use on the path to creating unstoppable finances and your unstoppable life. After all, your finances are unique and your support should be too. Ultimately, we'll create a customized plan to ditch financial struggle for good that works for you, your goals, your priorities, your life. Go to workwithaimee.com to get started with one of our most popular programs, or you can book a Q&A call with me and we'll figure out what your next step should be.